We're backstage at River on the Rooftop. Avery is joining me. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
We were just chatting. It's a stormy night here in Nashville, but I think we're going to get lucky come showtime. You lost power at home?
I did. I was curling my hair, and sadly, I lost power. It came right back out.
Oh, good.
So
Okay, so it wasn't,
we're good. Yeah,
you're not
we're good.
still out. You're not,
I was still a little bit late, and I blame it on the power, but it wasn't the power.
And your hair looks great, by the way.
Thank you.
You're
Thanks.
very welcome. How long have you lived here?
I've lived here for, I think, almost 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it feel like home now?
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's like when I'm here, I miss Arizona, and when I'm in Arizona, I miss here. So
Sure.
it's in the middle.
Yeah, I get that. Congrats on the new album.
Thank you.
It's out now. It's fantastic. Honestly, in preparation for this, I've been listening to it a bunch with my kids, and we love it. It's really, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan now. So thank you for the music. Were you musical as a child? Did you start young?
I started singing really with my grandpa. It was like super classic country, and then I kind of took off and did my own thing. I would like wake up at 5 a.m. in middle school so I could sing before I went to school.
Oh, that's cute.
My siblings hated it.
I'm
they
sure.
screamed at me every morning. But no, I've always loved to sing and write songs. And yeah.
Did your grandpa, was he like, did he get up and play places, or just kind of a closet musician?
He did when he was like in college and stuff, and then he just didn't ever do it again, really. He's super talented, like by ear, and he can play just about any instrument.
Wow.
So.
Okay, did it skip a generation, or your parents musical as well? At all?
My family's not really that musical. My mom, though, she can sing really good harmonies, so there's a little bit of that
on
there.
The album?
She's not.
Oh, put her
No,
on the
I
next
wish
one.
she was.
You should.
She would be too shy.
Have they been supportive of this venture?
Yes, like beyond supportive.
Oh, that's
but they're
great.
also my biggest critics. They're very brutally honest with me. My little sister,
That's fair.
she'll see my post and be like, "That outfit was really ugly. You should never wear that
That's
again."
mean.
She might hate this one, so we'll see.
Are any of them here? Are any of them coming?
No, sadly not. They're all still in Arizona.
Do
So
they ever tour with you or do any of that stuff?
sometimes if they can make it, but they're busy with sports and school
Sure,
and everything
I
like
get
that.
it.
So
Life. I have 2 kids myself,
Yeah.
as I mentioned a minute ago.
yeah.
Do I have it right that you kind of blew up on TikTok? Was it Narcissist that kind of went crazy?
Yes, Narcissist, and right before that, Just 'Cause I Love You. I was singing in the bathtub and
Yeah.
actually was posting covers, and then Matt Thomas from Parmalee discovered me
Okay.
and connected me with my managers, David and Tina, and then met them, signed a deal, moved here,
Wow.
and then I finished my senior year online. And
Does it feel
Yeah.
like a whirlwind, or have you been sort of,
yeah, it does, but it's also so exciting that doesn't really make me anxious. I'm just kind of like pumped to be out here and
Yeah.
recording songs that I write.
What was, if you remember, the moment when you realized, like, oh, wait a minute, these songs are going somewhere, the view count or the messages or whatever?
Actually, that first time I posted one of my songs on TikTok and it did really well, I actually didn't tell my mom about my TikTok for a few weeks.
Ooh.
And I was like,
Did you have a secret TikTok? Is that what you're saying?
I low-key did.
Okay.
I was like, she's going to take it away from me, so I'm not going to tell her. Anyways, I was like, look, Mom, like 10 million views on my song or whatever. And she's like, oh, those aren't real people. And then I was like, okay, maybe they're not real people. And then
They are real people.
they are. I remember I played my first headlining tour, and I was kind of like, whoa, all these people know
These
all
are
my
real
songs,
people.
and they're
My
here
mom
for me.
was wrong. They're
And they
real.
have real feelings, and they feel it. So
And I would assume that some of your songs, I mean, based on what I've been listening to, really connect with people. I mean, Narcissist,
Yeah.
Vanilla on the new album.
Yes.
Do you get a lot of messages from people saying that you're helping them?
I do. And it's very, it's sad, but sweet at the same time.
Yeah.
It's hard to, especially with Narcissist, that one connected in so many ways that I didn't realize it would connect. So I get a lot of people really sharing their lives and their stories with me, and it really inspires me to continue to write
Yeah.
like that
Sure.
honest, vulnerable type stuff.
But it's hard to, kind of churn that stuff out if
Yeah.
you're not hurting at
Yeah.
the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's gotta
and
be
even
tough.
with Vanilla, actually, like usually it's moms and daughters and stuff coming up to me, but I've had a lot of dads thank me for writing
Oh.
that song, which is really cool.
Totally get that.
Yeah. So
Yeah. You do a lot of, like, collaborating and co-writing, don't you? Do you
I
prefer to
do.
write by yourself or with other people?
I guess it depends on the song, but I love co-writing. I never did it till I moved here, but I found a really cool group of people that I just
This is a great
adore,
place to do
so-
it. There are plenty of people here
Yeah.
that know what they're doing. Do you, since this whole sort of thing took off, the whirlwind, do you have a favorite moment or a favorite show or favorite interaction or anything?
This is so hard to pick because there's so many.
Yeah.
I
I mean, this one excluded.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah.
course. This is pretty crazy. Like opening for MGK is wild.
Tonight is going to be.
Not what-
We've done a handful of these free shows here, and this one, I mean, the hype around this is just, I can't even comprehend it.
It's
so.
pretty sick. I didn't know that this would be my Tuesday afternoon, but I'm pretty grateful to be here.
Yeah.
I would say this is a good moment, but man, one of my favorite moments probably.
It's okay. I don't mean to put you on the spot.
My debut at the Grand Ole Opry was pretty special,
That's
especially
big.
because I have a big classic country background.
Yeah.
So.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that was a big one.
And then we touched on collaborations. I think I saw Adrian walking around here.
Yes.
Nobody's going to see this interview until after
Okay,
the
cool.
performance. So
I was
we're
like,
not
wait, don't
spoiling
spoil
anything,
it.
But you guys are performing the new song together
Yes,
tonight, right?
we are. He actually asked me to feature on the song, and I was like, freak yeah, it's so good. It's stuck
Yeah.
in my head all the time. I'd already made a video to it because I loved it so much, and we did it super quick. I think it was out. It's going to be out like, I think I recorded it last week. I can't remember.
This Friday, is it not? Is it out now?
No, it was like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Oh.
Was when
So that's
it
a
like
quick
all
turnaround.
it was super quick turnaround. But it'll be his first time playing live,
That's
so
what I
I'm
heard.
glad to be a part of that story.
That's awesome.
He's dope though, so it's gonna be super fun.
I'm excited about that and watching you tonight and this whole evening. So it's amazing. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank
It's
you.
great to meet you, Avery, Anna, everybody. I encourage you all. If you're not familiar already, you probably are, but go check out her new album and all the best. It's a bright future ahead of you, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yay.
Sweet. Good stuff.
Thank you. Nice and easy.